Hey there, Saguto golfers. Tom Saguto here, coming to you from the beautiful Tradition Club in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's 80 degrees in March. You can't beat it. It's a great day to learn how to be a better golfer. Today we're talking about how a 5-minute lesson could get you to drop 20 shots and move you back a set of tees, just like it happened to me. And it just involved doing something that was so different than normal. And you figure, if your current program isn't working, if you don't like the way you're playing golf right now, if you're just trying to be more consistent and you're stuck in the inconsistent world, this will get you out of that. Let's get started. I had a 5-minute golf lesson about 10 years ago that completely changed everything for me in the golf swing. And it just went against the grain of what you typically hear. But my golf game was at rock bottom at this point, so I was willing to try anything. I asked this pro on lunch break if he'd give me a lesson, and he said, sure. We go out there on the driving range, and I hit 3 shots with my old swing. Lift my arms up, chop over it, I hit some slices, some hooks, some pulls. It looks ugly. After 3 shots, he says, stop. And I'm like, finally, something good to fix this misery. Just put me out of my misery. And he says, I want you to stop shifting your weight, and I want you to stop lifting your arms. And I was like, huh. Every single golf magazine I read said, make sure you load into your trail side. Make sure you get those arms higher. Golf lessons I took in the past, load in the trail side more, arms higher. Make sure you drop the club. All those types of things. You're on YouTube at 3 a.m. clicking around. That was me. Lift your arms higher, load into your right side. The same stuff. So I was like, this is really odd. He said, put the weight forward, don't shift it. I was like, okay, that sounds weird. So I put 55% of my weight on the front side. And then he took a stick and he put it right here. He said, don't touch my stick. It's electric and it will shock you if you touch it. I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't want to touch it, but it was really weird. So I'm trying to get the hands in here lower. They're more behind my right shoulder. I said, that is weird. It looks like my hands are around my hips. Low hands, weight forward. You want me to do that? He's like, just shut up and hit the ball. Okay, I swing. And it was that feeling right there. I was like, what is that? He was like, that's a golf shot. He said, hit another one. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I'm an 18-year-old. Let's just do that again because I've never felt that before. That was really fried. So we get set. Weight forward, and there's that stick again. Don't want to touch it. Here we go. And it happened again. And I can't remember the last time I pured 2 shots in a row where it was that easy. So then he says, all right, lesson's over. And I was like, what? What is that? So I went to practice this stuff, and it was the same result, time and time again. I practiced for like 3 minutes because of lunch break. Go out, hit a few balls, I'm like, huh, I'm not hitting the slice, I'm not hitting the pole, the ball's going straight, and even the driver too, which I thought was gonna be bad, was going higher and farther than it was like 20, 30 yards farther. What happened? Why is it that when I did the George Costanza approach of doing the opposite of what I've been told, that the ball started exploding off the face and consistent golf was finally achievable? Naturally, you can't help but be a little curious when you start playing golf like that. That's the opposite of what you've been told, and all of a sudden the opposite is what's working. You're just getting over the ball and you're swinging, and you're getting predictable results. Ball first divot, ball first divot. So we talked about the fundamentals. And what was fundamental really wasn't what I thought the fundamentals were, you know, like grip, stance, posture, alignment. Those are important, but fundamental number 1 was not that. It was actually being able to hit the ground in front of the ball. Crispy divot every single time. Weight forward. So setting the weight forward allowed me to keep my body centered so there's not shifting my contact point all over the place. I would shift and I would get my head moving a little off the ball, and that would always result in my contact point being behind the ball unless I shifted enough back to it. Why would I play that kind of roulette? I was doing that. So I was hitting the ball all over the place because of that. So you change it from shifting to just staying over it. Ball starts getting hit first, divot in front of the ball. That's a great feeling. It's addicting too. And you do it time and time again because it always works when you do it. If you want to feel this, you just simply put more weight on the front side and don't scare yourself. Don't be shy. If you're inconsistent, it's because you're shifting around. So weight forward, swing the shoulders. There's my contact point, in front of the ball again. In front of the ball again, and again, and again. Those are words you don't often hear in golf, again and again, and again and again. Usually hear, we're going down to David Faraday here at the 5th hole. Yeah, he looks like he's in a miserable spot. You're hearing the announcer's voice saying, oh, he's in the woods. No. Oh, he chunked another one. No, we're not hearing that. We're hearing, oh my goodness, he crisped that thing. So you just do it again and again and again, and it's never boring. Because that's why we play golf. So you start by keeping the weight forward. Then you start moving on the power element, the consistency element of the hands in. Getting the club to move more in around you instead of so high. Somehow we got this idea of we swing the arms higher, we're gonna hit farther. But you look at the best players, they're all swinging in. The lead arm is moving inward on the shoulder line, sometimes a little above, but it's in this general area. The best players, even DeChambeau, the longest player, we should never leave him out of the equation. He's got the hands very much in. And he swings at like 133 miles an hour. You could look at Chris Gotterup, another really long player, probably longest player on tour, swings at 133 miles an hour. He's got the most weight forward at the top. You look at his knees. This knee is down a ton. Top of backswing, this weight is forward a ton. The most hip turn, the most weight forward, the most power. It's really consistent. So not a whole lot of shifting, basically zero shifting leads to a consistent contact point. Then once you got a consistent contact point, start working on getting the power element of the hands swinging in. This stuff's not new. All the best players swing the club more inward. There's not a huge lifting of the arms and dropping anymore. It's far too tough to time that. We'd rather just get our arms in the place where we're gonna drop them to. Right back to the ball, boom, boom. It's plenty powerful because swinging the club in accesses the power of a circle. That's why nobody kicks in a straight line. You don't see kickers taking it straight back. It's a waste of energy. You see them kicking from an angle. Golf's the same way. We kick the ball with the club face from an angle. So the hands in part, I focus on alignment stick and I put it on the ground inside the golf ball. And I try and trace that line with the club while setting up square to this line. So my feet are parallel to this. I just trace that line with the weight staying forward, and I've got myself a nice little consistent practice station. Good strike. Not a huge backswing. You like that sound too. Whoosh, whoosh. So I'm working on hands in, weight forward, and I just keep doing it because it's fun. That was a really good one right there. Push draw. It's kind of like that Mo Norman consistency. Oh, you got to hit it. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to hit it again, and again, and again. Oh, that felt good. And you just want to keep doing it. Using the station. Hands in, never shifting my weight. Oh. It's like that Men's Warehouse commercial, but for golf. You're gonna like the way you hit. I guarantee it. What else do you want with life? Simple. Simple. This is just vastly different than what everybody tells you to do. But it works when you do it. It's so simple. You don't need to hit thousands of balls to work on your timing. All you've got to do is 5 minutes worth of these two things. Weight forward, hands in. It only took about 15 minutes of good practice to get this down. Yes, it felt different. Yes, it felt weird. Yes, the weight forward felt like, oh, it felt really weird at first. But you look at the camera and it's right here. Top of backswing, weight still forward. Impact, weight forward. Oh, the hands in, yeah, that felt weird. Oh man, it felt like it was down here, but look at the camera, there it is. Just like the people on TV playing golf, making millions of dollars. That's cashing checks for your golf game. If you want to start cashing some checks, at least feeling the Crispy KFC, put the weight forward, swing the hands in. You're gonna like the way you swing. I guarantee it. So consistent. So consistent, works with every club in the bag. Oh my goodness. That's what I teach in my SagutoGolf online golf school. I teach you how to do this shot after shot, build a consistent contact point. Swing the club around your body for more power. It's body friendly. We're not using a whole lot of moving parts, we're using the body in a natural way. That's what you need to do. You know your mission? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is that right there. Comment below if you accept this mission. Have an awesome week.